Hello everyone, it's Mystic Juicer back again with some Yomi action, and what a game we're gonna show you. I'm so excited to watch this and commentate this. We've got Raziek versus Dietz first of all, so it's DRB Throwdown Volume 2, but more importantly, it's for Dietz's amazing tournament, Lum's Lucky Lottery, where you must random every time. Someone must random every single time. So you play random select. Both fighters select random characters to start, and then whoever loses has the choice either to re-random themselves or re-random the other person. And then you just keep playing until you get first to 4 is the winner. And it's the best because you get the stupidest matchups and you get characters that people just don't know how to play or are uncomfortable playing. And especially given how much of Yomi is matchup specific, even people who are very experienced with a wide variety of the casts, such as, I mean, like, any of these top players are really going to know their stuff at a basic level with all characters. But it's really the very specific stuff where you can get some silliness going on. So we're just waiting for Dietz to join us. He was just eating a pizza in the last cast, so okay, cool. So he's finished eating the pizza, and now it's time for step 2. So Raz, obviously a very strong Zane player. So if we ever see Zane show up, probably Dietz is going to random him out of it if he does take the loss. Also has very strong Valerie. Played Valerie very often in version 1 of the game before moving to Zane in version 2. And trying to think of what other characters he's particularly known for. Dietz is known as a mono Lum player, so I'm very excited to see the kind of stuff that he's going to be playing. But yeah, and I think this is going to be a particularly exciting match because they're both teammates. Obviously, you know, hung out a lot, know a little bit about kind of psychologically what the other person is about, so we should see a lot of moves that would look possibly odd to an outside observer, but probably relies on a lot of, like, on years of playing against each other, playing with each other, watching each other play. So I'm hoping we see some really nasty, like, hard read plays. 10 throws into big damage, of course, always a favorite. Bunks, raw 6 attacks. I want it all. Music. Fortunately, I can't check out what they're listening to. Don't want to get flagged for anything. Apparently it's sweet. Appropriate greetings there. Alright, here we go. We're going to see some more Grave. Grave v Lum. So this should be obvious victory for Dietz, because he's got a clear in psychologically on Raz, and Raz rolled his character, so you know he's got the character knowledge. This should be fine. Okay, yep. Starting block, playing around possibility of Jack there, opening Jack from Lum. Both of these characters have very, very strong blocks. Very surprised about the 7 block from Dietz. Probably indicates he doesn't have much else. Okay. Immediately draws the 10. Very valuable card there because it can actually prevent out-of-combat damage. Countering Lum's Poker Flourish. Definitely only his Poker Flourish. There's no reason to block his Jackpot. Yeah, good blocks here. And so if Raz continues to play, like if he reveals a block here, oh okay, no, he's posturing up as being aggressive. But if he had revealed something with a block on it, he could have rocketed ahead in terms of cards in hand. Not sure that he has much payoff off of a 2. Okay, yeah, just chooses to dodge with it. Cycles because he gets normal draw off it since he did reveal the 2. Raz obviously has something in hand that he's also willing to dodge on that turn. So we could have some queens, we could have some kings in his hand. Okay, stuffs out the throw. Ooh, big damage. Yeah, very nice damage off of a very safe starter. Flips a 2, so he's not going to get that jack back. Yeah, electing to draw a card. Obviously he's at full health, so there's no overheal in version 2 of Yomi. Good throw. Getting kind of a bead on the fact that Dietz is going to play around jack. Okay, pumps it twice. Oh, did he pump it with anything specific? Let's turn auto sorting off for a second. Good throw from Dietz here. This should lead into good damage, either KK or 5 jack. Yeah. Good stuff. Just gonna unsort discards because it actually matters for Lum. 5-3-5, nothing really there. So possibly just wanted to actually make that throw count for some damage, and was willing to play the block jack mix-up game to build his hand back up. Yep, goes back to steadfastly blocking. Grave is a character who he's kind of considered to have very weak throws. He maxes out at 21 damage, which is very respectable. Or 21 or 22 damage, I think. Which is respectable damage. Okay. Ace dodge, possibly indicating that he's got 3 more, and he's going to poker flourish on this. No. Just looking to get some payoff of that. With high hand, Grave can elect to start going on the offensive. Although... So good dodge off of that, gets rid of a queen. Also gets rid of the face down. I'm not sure if you face down there, actually. Missed that. Apologies. So, fairly even life. Dietz very much in control with a much higher hand. Okay, gets his even... Gives some air horns. Okay, checking to see how real True Power of Storms is. The 2 cross-up could just be a setup for good value off of a straight. But jackpots aren't a bad idea just because it gives you a sense of how scared you need to be if you hit an ace or 2, especially if you hit 2 aces. Nice dodge. Good bait too. Ooh. Great payoff for an empty jump. So 8-card Lum versus 11-card Grave. Still, again, fairly even health. Yeah, good jack. Gets stuffed just by jack and queen, but we haven't seen the 3rd jack make an appearance, and 1 queen's already been rolled away. Okay, putting some pressure on. Already seen one Joker go away for Lum, so dodge into True Power of Storms is very effective. Might be able to get some free throws in here. Yeah. Very safe blocks. Unless Raz draws another Joker to feel absolutely safe. Probably not going to want to poke out too often. If he can block some more aces into his hand, he'll be in a good position. Ooh, yeah. So that's I think that's a call on Dietz as a person. Good damage. 21. Rapidly not putting himself out of a position where he needs to hit True Power of Storms. He can now just tack stuff on to every throw. So ironically, making throws a little bit less likely. Because any combat option is going to lead to good damage. Ooh, just does it. Raz unwilling to go out like that. See if we have any good damage off of this. Yeah. 2k is not bad. Needs to not roll these away. Okay, loses a 10, but still keeps his kings, which are very important. He's going to get nice 16 damage off of every... or 14 damage off of every successful dodge. Yeah, just fishing for very safe dodge-based damage. We got 2-3 in the discard. Not the same suit, so it would only be a straight. So that'd be could be a setup to get the Joker. No, just dodging for good value. And now that the kings are on the table, he's putting a little bit of pressure in terms of showing himself not to be as soft to throws as he was, because he can really go in with Raw King. You can play both sides of the dodge into King or Raw King mix up. See another dodge here? Yeah. No, just playing very safe. Has a potential setup with the 2s. Oh, no, sorry, the other 2s have already been played, so we're not going to see any 4 of a kinds off of that. Nice throw. Yeah, make Raz a strong component of, or proponent of, doing a thing until your opponent is actually going to prove to you that he's willing to punish you for it. So there we see Dietz actually making the threat real. It's very good. He needs to open himself up a little bit in order to possibly push Raz's range into something other than dodging. Good dodge from Dietz. If he's got 2 kings, no. Yeah, this is rapidly becoming very, very scary for Raz. So his queens can undercut the single ace, but we have not seen a single queen from Dietz. So it's a very safe play just to queen him here. Could have gotten the cross up, but why not just play the more conservative dodge? Good dodge from Raz. Have we collected another king since the last time? Could lose them if this is a joker. Nope. Big damage. So that is 22. So he has lethal off of... Oh no, he rolled them away. Shoot. And that is the second ace in the discard. Okay, 7 damage with full house. Full house setups? Yo. Joker time? That's pretty sick. So it's very likely he may have... Oh no. What? Second straight? It's full house again. Wow. Is there setup? He's got 3 10s. If he has the 4th 10 and an ace, he's got... No, okay, comic. Good lord. That was ridiculous. Oh! Okay, okay. Conservative block means he doesn't have a dodge and he has the Joker. Doesn't have the Joker. Wow. Okay, so yeah, he must have looked for the 10. That was a sick play there. Too bad didn't pay off. But good game. Good game 1. Try for chip. Oh, got greedy. Okay, yeah. Raz feels comfortable enough in Lum. Wants to get Dietz off of... Ooh! What's that? Enter the devil. Okay, let's see if Dietz can make this happen. Yep, immediate ace dodge. Deal with it. Yeah, so as we established, as Dietz was kind enough to elucidate about this matchup, yeah, this is all about De Grey playing rude ace, not ace mix-ups. Throwing Lum's blocks and punishing with brutal, brutal dodge punishes if he gets randy with the J and queen pokes. Lum has potentially enough health to do a very similar thing that Rook does in this matchup, or in the matchup against De Grey, which is get De Grey to overextend. But that block is actually really bad to see. Really bad to see for Raz, because yeah, you get De Grey to overextend and just barely not kill you, and then go down to like 2 or 3 cards, and then you actually are able to play around the fact that he's got really, really slow attacks generally, except for his king, which in this matchup is the dominant attack. So it will beat Lum's queens and aces raw. Nice 5 poke. 5, 6, 7, 8. We got big straights. Big straights. How good a duff is it though? Oh! Oh! Gets the knockdown. No phase cards to recur. Has a potentially nice setup for... Ooh, yeah, just eats the king. Yeah, of course. I know, Razman, I know. I just wanted to see it, okay? It's nothing against you. So 80 to 60 health. Both with very, very healthy hand sizes. Dietz has an ace, gets thrown. Good throw by Raz there. Willing to play the obvious counter to the obvious play. I'm sure Dietz was doing the equivalent of flipping a coin between ace dodge and queen. There we go. Yeah, good setup for ace dodge. The thing that really hurts Lum in this matchup is his inconsistent access to knockdown. Okay, just manages to avoid most damage there. Almost certainly has at least queen in hand. Yep. Plays the rude setup. So this is either ace dodge again or a throw. Possibly 7th throw to play around the 6th throw that Lum has access to. Good 10 block. Yeah, the thing... yeah, that's good, some good even blocking there. Good even blocking tech from Raz. Yeah, as I said, the thing that really hurts Lum in this matchup is the fact that he can't knock down de Grey consistently. He's got to deal damage, roll something, and then be willing not to take some face cards back into hand to get it going. Good block. The Bunksman has been unleashed. He does not find his mark today. Fairly even life totals. 10 card Lum though. This could be very, very scary. Good blocks. He's out of control! And now we see the most conservative play possible. Dodges? Ooh. Kill mode engaged. 13 damage uppercut. Pretty sweet. Ace punishes become incredibly scary at this point. Puts him in the no attack mix-up. Lum can definitely do enough damage to make this worth playing into, but nicely throws that ace. Oh, really? I'm surprised. I'm surprised no pump on that. Oh, okay, immediate power up for aces. How many threes do we have? Is he able to go for the 4-of-a-kind 3? Okay, Dietz puts the ace back in his hand. Threatening ace dodge continuously. Okay, no poker flourish on that. Two threes on the top of the discard. Okay, ace dodge. This is going to be poker flourish, almost certainly. Good option select against dodge and bunk. There we go. Yeah, has all 4. Okay, here we go. Free damage. There's 10. 17, not bad. Puts Dietz at 26. 2 known aces in Raz's hand. That's 21 damage if he plays the attack side. Has to think about playing. Oh boy! Yeah, that's some damage. Maximum punish on that 7. Cannot kill off of this because all of his aces are in the discard, but does put him at 5. And if he can get any amount of poker flourishes off here. Okay, slow de Grey on this turn. Doesn't really change much about how degree plays. He's still got ace to beat everything, every kind of attack, no matter what its speed. Oh, this might be it. Yeah, that's 7 damage. Game 2 goes to Raz. Well played. So now does... yeah. So the so as Malorian Thug has discussed, and I think some other people on the boards, the conventional wisdom in terms of approach to whether you're going to random yourself or the other person is you want to be randoming the person. If you have a good character, you want to re-random the other person, unless they're, yeah, you want to re-random the other person. And if they're on a good character, you want to re-random the other person. So you're basically always re-randoming the other person, unless you're stuck on, like, Butt's character. Oh! Hey-oh! Explosions! The damage is real. Do not play your 4 here. A lot of people think that Troublesome Rhetoric gives you cards or something. Okay, just goes for the nasty king. Raz plays conservatively, just blocking his way out of there. Willing to take the throw if Dietz was willing. Wampa throwing some fuel on the fire. Oh! Duff! 5/6 Arbiter. Arbiter! Good lord, the damage. Cool. Cool. The gramages. The gramages. God damn, that's damage, though. 35 off 4 cards. Or 34 off 4 cards. Whoa. Yep, just murder him, I guess. I mean... just use your killing. 10 damage, Jack. Cool move. And just play all your 7s and all your ace dodges. That might be it. Joker? Okay. Further guaranteeing the lethal further guaranteeing the lethal if Dietz puts any kind of glove on him. Again, the mix-up is dodge and throw. There it is. Do you flip this around? Enemies going in. Once again, this is a public service announcement. Yo! The rude K attack, though. Nope, just damage. Getting outside of moral high ground, so Raw King and Raw Jack is no longer guaranteed lethal. So there's that, at least. So you got that going for you. So it has to play the block attack mix-up here. Yep, Dietz just willing to block out of that. He's not going to throw him. And even if he did throw him, it's almost more dangerous for Raz than it is for Dietz. Dietz can definitely take any kind of damage Vendetta can dish out on 4 cards off of a throw. Oh, gross. Gross 2-poke. That's 4. Can you deal 9? He cannot. So no jack, no king in hand. End his suffering, you monster! Raz is gonna, like, he's gonna re-random before, like, any... Yeah, there we go. 2, 3. Do you have the 3? Okay, there's the jack. Do we see the wish granted by top decks? Oh, okay, interesting. Going against the typical plan of... Yo! It's full of stars. Ah, Raz playing the anti-2 technology. Both of them drawing the exact same amount of cards off of that combat exchange. Let us see who is the 2 champion. Oh, it's looking like Dietz. We got K throws. Guaranteed K throw if he's got it. Yeah. Okay, so Dietz in the gross mix-up. You can try to poke your way out. Wow, I am very confused about that throw. That is a very strange wake-up, even with acrobatics in hand. Yeah, I suppose that's not too bad. Still, though. So, unless until Raz chooses to throw, he's got guaranteed card advantage in this game. Unless he gets poked out or something. Never mind, never mind. On any combat win, he's gonna have combat advantage, or card advantage. Ooh, there's the 2. Poking out them 4s. Getting greedy with the throws here. Dietz has not sufficiently established the willingness to press the 2 button. Raz dealing the damage. Ooh. The claw, though. Strong combo, 31 damage. Raz working on a perfect. Rude underpoke with the 2. Nicely played. Is there any more damage behind this? Should still have the king. So if you can find a 7. Oh! Cash it out. Now Dietz in a very awkward position. Whoever loses definitely going to Corbo. Wow. Wow. Dude. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Dietz gonna re-random himself 100% of the time, I feel. Yeah. Ouch. Wow. Yep. Going for the style pump. Perfect. Perfecto. Yeah, this can be very rude for Ven. Depends entirely. Oh, we're gonna see some opening tens. Should definitely, if you've got the eights instead, play the eights. Okay. Yeah, good joker. So Oni on 5 cards. Can play a credible block game here. Chooses not to. He's hoping to catch a greedy throw there. Raz too scared. Okay, so the throw indicates he probably doesn't have the king unless he's hiding the king to make this attack work. Or this throw work. 5 from Dietz. It's basically a 5 block mix-up from Dietz. Good block. Yeah. Onimaru cannot survive on a 4-card hand. Needs to either with 5s especially because they beat other normals, so they can still draw you the card on a normal. What would be an undercut? There's the 5. Yeah, blocking on wake up is a good indicator you might not have it. Honestly, yeah, I like this decision from Dietz not to pump it. You need the card at kind of 6 cards in hand more than you need the additional 5 damage. You can find that other 5 damage. Like, Onimaru doesn't have problems getting damage off of his combat reveals. You're playing for cards. Nice throw, nice throw. Doesn't really need to pump this. Maybe pump it once. No. Yeah, you don't really need to pump it. Again, Vendetta starts 15 life down against you. And even though he's got acrobatics, which kind of counters your final authority, you're still quite happy to just deal your damage in where you can get it. And then just build to a good hand. You are very, very scary off of acrobatics follow-up turns. Yeah, and ace poke is very effective. If you undercut anything, you've just got so much scary damage on the table. Okay, wall dive loop. Do we see the Joker? Yeah. Just putting more cards in his hand. More than preventing any damage. He's more going for, finding final authorities, finding queens, finding 5s. More aces is fine too. Okay, yeah. I like this from Raz. Make him actually wake up with something and not just get away with blocking. Evening up the life too, just within 9 health of each other. Vendetta playing basically a throw dodge mix up here. Good cue. Just the insurance policy against any kind of every side of king, and the 2 or 7 normal attack mix-up. You don't need the queens in the late game because of final authority, and even though Vendetta has acrobatics to counter final authority, he still has to play it. So I mean, it's like your attack was faster anyway. So again, you don't need the queens. He's not gonna acrobatics queens unless you have clockwork soldiers attached. So just get your damage where you can. Basically, don't play around acrobatics. The fact that he's throwing on against an Oni with high hand indicates he probably has it. And he has been doing a fair amount of blocking. I don't think he's played any of his 8s yet. No. So he still has potentially a fair amount of life left. Assuming he doesn't get screwed on draws. Which can definitely happen. Some videos in the archives right now that definitely indicate that. Okay, this is prime. Oh, he doesn't even have to. Oh, does he? Oh, 3 speed versus 3.4. Yeah. So if he has acrobatics, we're going to see it here. Yeah. And again, you go even on cards. That was 3 cards for Oni, 3 cards for Vendetta. They're both very close. And again, this is this rude turn where he's got to think about... He's essentially playing a dodge attack mix-up. And Dietz is playing a dodge throw mix-up. Oh! That's twice now on slow turns. Yeah. Nemesis Candon keeping count. Let's see big damage off of this. 6-7. Good stuff. Getting the knockdown. He's still got the king in hand. So he can continue to threaten king and dodge. Yeah, that's good damage off of essentially 2 cards because you get the king back. Very nice. So Dietz has to think about whether he's willing to play something against the king. Nope, gets thrown. Good calls by Raz here. Dietz is trying to rely on... he's trying to block out throws there, basically. We could see Raz start playing the attack side of that, if he thinks that... Okay, no, good stuff. Steadfast blocking from Dietz. Yeah, I was gonna say, we could see the attack side come out. If Dietz starts believing that it's just going to be the throw, and you just stick some big normal out to punish it. Fairly even life. Basically 2 combats for either player. Ven might be able to do it off of 1. He gets a throw. Ooh! Yeah, Dietz kind of signaling that he doesn't have an attack he's willing to play, so he's probably got like kind of high normals, nothing much else. When he's just expecting more pokes than are actually coming. So again, he's in the rude dodge king mix-up. Yep, Raz dodging a bit more. Dietz continuing to block. So he's blocked his way back up to 9 cards in hand. Very well done. Ven has 16 dodges. I'll have a look and see what's... Oh! Yeah, it's not the loss you want to take there. He doesn't have the Joker. This might be lethal. That's it. Wow. Well played. So now, yeah. So Dietz is going to re-random. He wants to keep Raz on Vendetta. He is now on 3 wins out of 4. So Raz on match point. Oh. Oh my. This is not a good look for Vendetta. Yeah. And Raz knows it. This is Valerie is the character that he hard counterpicks Vendetta players with. So thinking he feels pretty uncomfortable. Dietz going for an early chromatic orb. Does get it blocked out. He has to be careful not to play too many of those dominant options early. Yeah, this is scary. He's kind of expecting more aggression from Raz than is actually happening. So we now see 11 card Vendetta versus 7 card Val. Dodges become very, very strong here. Trolling becomes very strong here from Enemies if things start going against Dietz. Nope. Blocks, the skill blocks, though. Yeah, this is an awkward... This is an awkward position for Dietz to be in. Yeah, so Vendetta's surgical strike is actually pretty rude, sitting at exactly 1 speed. So it trades very nicely with anything that can be brought down to 1. 36 versus, you know, like a normal attack, anything like that. Oh, okay, we might see some undercuts here, yeah. Gets the king in, but this is going to lead to, I can't imagine much damage coming out of this. Basically got to put 4 normals on the table to get 2 aces. Okay, only manages 3 and low ones too. 2, 3, 3. Not a happy trade. Now 4 card Val, sorry, against 12 card Vendetta. Throws and dodge into throws from Vendetta become very strong here. You can basically, nice throw from Dietz. There's going to be no follow-up here, but you at least make him think about the throw. But again, 6 damage, like... Ugh. Although he does have life lead somehow. Like, how the hell... how the hell does Dietz have life lead? Good lord. Apparently you just need to chip him and, like, land single throws and, like, crappy combo into nothing. Into, like, 3 normals. He's got a 34 life lead on this. This is insane. God. I'm telling you, can't play characters with less than 90 health. Just doesn't make any sense. Yeah. So good dodges from Raz. Does not want to walk into some normals that would potentially, you know, get some more aces into Dietz's hand. Good K throw. Puts him on the ground, refuses the perfect. The K mix-up is very effective against Val. Especially a Val who has already played 2 aces. Well, played the same ace twice, sorry. Yep, K loops. We got Fruit Loops here. Just do that damage 12 at a time. Already at 56. That life lead rapidly disappearing. And maintaining that insane card advantage. Start powering stuff up for aces if he really, really wants to. Yep, discarding high normals. Really not going to be paying off for him. Good J attack. Whereas thinking about possibly acrobaticsing on that turn, but yeah, I mean, that is perfectly fine, actually. 32 health is pretty healthy against Val. There's very few things, like unless he's got another Jack and 2 face cards in hand, which he's already played a fair amount. It's just going to be hard to deal the non-21 side of that damage. And if he only has a Jack and another face card, that's even more damage he has to make up with other stuff. Okay, here we go. 2. What's this going into? You got 4 cards in hand off of normal draw. Just 3 straight for aces. Nothing. Oof. Another normal poke. And the reason I'm saying that is because 2 into nothing. Oh, the big damage. Yep. There you go. Those aces were waiting. I was saying the 2 into normal poke indicates, like, all throws in hand. Or at least, like, barely enough normals to rub together, like no 2 other normals. Ooh. Unwilling to push the block button here. This could be it. This is 11 card vendetta. Do we have the Joker? This is going to be into lethal. 4, 11, 19. Yeah, that's it. 4-2. Wow. Oh no. Oh, the psychological mind crush. Oh no. Ven OP. Okay, so ignore everything we talked about in our last casts. Ven is a great character. Definitely play him all the time. And you'll win tournament matches. Good stuff, guys. Thanks for watching, and I think that's finally going to be the end for this 3-game-in-a-row cast. Alright, enjoy yourself some Yomi. Come join us on fantasystrike.com or come buy the game on Steam. You can get 10 characters at a time on Steam, I think, and I think on both platforms it's 10 or 15 bucks American for 10 characters, either the starting 10 or the ending or the expansion 10 characters. And it's a ton of fun. Lots of tournaments going on right now. It's definitely a very active online community in terms of tournament participation. There's lots of people to play with, so come join the fun. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what kind of matches and stuff you want to see. I'm working on new, getting good at Yomi content and some Rook matchup analysis stuff. Hopefully in a fun format that you'll enjoy. But until later, this is Mystic Juicer signing off.